Welcome back to GAA Fan TV. My name is Aaron. It was Kilmacud Crokes 121, Ballyboden St Endas 15 points. Kilmacud Crokes have booked themselves into yet another Dublin Senior Hurling Championship final. In the end, a comprehensive 9-point victory over Ballyboden St Endas. This is the instant match reaction here on GAA Fan TV, where we break down games, discuss games after they have happened. I give my opinion and get some of your comments up live on the screen as well to get your opinion on various different club championship games that have happened. This game was on RTE, and in the end, Kilmacud Crokes very comfortable in this victory. Never really looked out of sight. Ballyboden started the better. They led by 5 points to 2 at one stage in the game and looked quite sharp in early stages of the game. You know, Sean Ryan and Paul Ryan both started very, very well, got a couple of early scores, but once Alex Considine got that goal for Kilmacud Crokes in the 14th minute, Crokes never looked back after that, and you know they hit 1-6 to 3 points. You know, moving on after that, you know, before the end of the first half, they hit 1-3 without reply after that goal as well. You know, that was really what gave Kilmacud Crokes the springboard to crack on and win the game, and was very, very comfortable in the end for Kilmacud Crokes. It really, really was, in my opinion. I thought they were absolutely brilliant. You know, Dara Purcell in around midfield, like, he was outstanding, wasn't he? And I've seen him play for the under-20s and operate a little bit closer to goal. But, I mean, his work rate was outstanding in the game. You know, he was getting key blocks in, key challenges in at different times in the game and contribute with 3 points. One man of the match on RTE. What more can you say about his display? Ballyboden St Endas, I thought, were very poor, to be honest, defensively in the first half. Like, you know, Kilmacud were just able to run through the middle time and time again. Ronan Hayes had a brilliant goal chance right before the Alex Considine goal, and to be fair, it was a brilliant save by Finn McGarry, but it was far too easy for Kilmacud Crokes. It really, really was in the first half, running through the middle time and time again. You know, the marking was quite poor. It looked like Ballyboden St Endas didn't really know who they were picking up, to be honest. And Crokes were able to just run through, winning a lot of ball, and they were just first to everything. They were winning the dirty ball, and Ballyboden St Endas didn't have much of an answer. You know, their own game plan as well. They were hitting that ball, you know, long ball inside, and it just wasn't working at all. Like, they needed to mix it up, in my opinion. And even in the second half as well, there was no real, you know, it was just aimless long balls, and it was easy for Kilmacud Crokes to really scoop it up. You know, just 6 points in the second half for Ballyboden St Endas, and that really did show just how much better Kilmacud Crokes were in this game. Davy Crowe had a very good game as well at wing back, 2 points in the match. I thought he was very, very impressive. Fergal Whiteley contributed with a couple of points. Oisin O'Rourke brilliant on the freeze, even though he dropped one short at one stage, which was a little bit unusual, right in front of the goal. And as I was saying, Dara Purcell was very impressive from a Kilmacud Crokes point of view. Alex Considine goes off injured at the start of the second half. Ballyboden did get a bit more of a grip on Crokes attacking wise in the second half. They certainly did defend a lot better, but there just wasn't enough really going forward. I felt, you know, Paul Ryan hit some superb points in the second half, but other than that, it didn't really look like they had the answer. It just didn't look like they had enough forwards in there that could really do damage for Kilmacud Crokes. And, you know, Crokes' energy was just relentless. Like, consistently getting big blocks in there, turning them over. You know, midfield was really, really onside. And Ballyboden St Endas just didn't really have much of an answer at all to what Crokes were on offer. And, you know, like, Kilmacud Crokes, they really, really are an absolute machine. Like, make no mistake about it. Whether it's football or hurling, they just, like they just don't seem to tire at all. Like, there was stages in the game where I felt like maybe Ballyboden were starting to get a grip. They brought the game down to 5 points with about 10 minutes to go. And you felt like maybe if they can work a goal chance here, they might be able to get back into it. But it just wasn't. It wasn't meant to be at all. It wasn't meant to be at all. And Sean Lambert hit a couple of good points as well for Ballyboden. He was sending that direct ball in there a lot of the time, but they weren't getting, a real. So they weren't getting any output from that long ball. It was being scooped up time and time again from the Crokes defence. And then when you have players of the talent of Oisin O'Rourke, Ronan Hayes. Ronan Hayes, to be fair, was probably a little bit quiet today. Hit a couple of good scores here and there. Obviously has that big goal chance, but he probably didn't have much of an impact in the game that I felt he would have had. But in the end, they didn't need him. And, the younger lads that have been breaking through for Crokes that I've seen with the Dublin under-20s in the last couple of seasons, Dara Purcell, Davy Crowe, the goalkeeper in there as well. Very, very good players making the breakthrough there. It does look good for Micheál Donoghue watching on, to be fair. But yeah, Crokes were just a different animal altogether. They're certainly not the finished article. And look, Coolan, Afina, whoever comes through that game, I think, will give Kilmacud Crokes a good rally. I don't think Crokes are, as favourites going into the hurling final as they would be in the football final. But they're going to take some beating, and they've got a lot of very, very good forwards. They don't just have Ronan Hayes. They have the talents of Alex Considine, Dara Purcell, Fergal Whiteley, Oisin O'Rourke. A lot of very, very good players, and they're going to be a very hard team to contain, I think, in that final, because they're so dynamic with the way that they play. I mean, it was evident on the TV in commentary, like they were saying about the Crokes, how they were all running in different angles from the puck out, and it was causing all sorts of confusion really for Ballyboden. And you could see that on the TV as well. Crokes were just far, far more superior than Ballyboden. But yeah, let me know your thoughts, your opinions in the comments down below. We will be doing a match reaction, or plenty of match reactions tomorrow, for some football games in Kerry and in Tyrone as well. So a lot of games to react to tomorrow, a lot of games to discuss, and we will be doing a podcast tomorrow evening as well, breaking down all the big talking points from all the weekend's club action. So if you do enjoy this content, it's instant, it's straight after the game, it's unbiased. If you do enjoy it, subscribe, helps the channel grow, hit the like button as well. And I'd very much appreciate it. Well, cheers anyone who tuned in. My name's Aaron. I'll see you all later.